What's up everybody? Jordan here from JP's Reptile. Welcome back to the channel. Man, has it been a hot minute since I put out a video. Actually, it's been exactly 6 months. Really sorry you guys. I know all of you guys have been waiting patiently for more videos. We did a whole move. We're in a brand new facility. It was supposed to take like 30 to 60 days to get this whole project complete. And it ended up stretching out over 6 months because of the coronavirus. But I appreciate everybody's patience. And we're gonna mark today's first video back to YouTube with a brand new reveal of an insane project. It's a Mahogany Clown project. I've teased a lot on Instagram, so if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you go there and follow me. Links in the description below. But today we're gonna reveal the entire clutch. We hit some world's first, some insane combos, and of course, once we get the facility finished and once the lights and everything come in, because we're just using temporary lighting right now up on top of the racks. Once everything is finished, then the next video hopefully will be the actual gallery tour of the entire facility to set up. So make sure you guys stay tuned. So anyways, first video back in 6 months. Let's talk about the insane Mahogany Clown project. Oh my God, Jordan, just stop talking. Show us these incredible babies. But before we do that, we have to start with some context. I want to show you guys the parents because some of you guys watching this channel don't understand ball python genetics, and you might want to see the parents just to kind of get a little bit of a starting point as to where this project developed. So let's start with mom. This is a Mahogany Het Clown. She's in her brand new Freedom Breeder tub, one of the very first purchases I made in early of 2018. I bought this snake from Justin Kibilka as a hatchling, and I've had her ever since. I grew her up, and this year we finally bred her, and she gave us her very first clutch. 8 gorgeous, big, healthy eggs, no slugs. She also gave us some amazing odds. Again, this is just a Mahogany Het Clown really fast. You can see that the reason why they call it mahogany is because it has these creamy, burnt orange brown colors on it. It's not quite black and rich like some of the normals. And it's got that very nice distinct stripe running down all the way down its back. So it's a really pretty animal. She's probably gonna breed for us again next year, which we're gonna do an even more insane pairing next year. So let's jump into the male and show you guys what the male looks like. The male really is the true star of this clutch, and that's because to our knowledge, there's only 3 of these males in existence on the planet. One is over at JKR, Justin Kibilka's facility, one is here, and the other one is at Will Morrow's facility, Royal Canadian Reptiles, up here in Canada. And I think they're all brothers, if not at least 2 of them are brothers from the same clutch. So from our knowledge, is the only 3 fire ODYB Spotnose clown ball pythons in the world, and that's why this clutch was so amazing, because we did some amazing stuff with some genes that nobody's done before. So let's take a look at this male. He's about 2 years old now. He was definitely a lot brighter and a lot more crazier when he was younger, but of course ball pythons, as they age, they start to lose color, just like humans. As we age, we get wrinkly, we're not as visually attractive, but that's just part of the aging process, so there's no difference over here. So again, he just had a meal. He's actually doing very well. He's been enjoying his rest. He's got a lot of work to do again next year, so we're gonna give him a nice solid 6 months of rest here, get him fattened up, get him ready for the next breeding season. This was a world's first pairing, and the results really showed that. Anyways, let's move on. Let's finally show the babies. I know you guys are waiting for this. Jordan, we don't need to see the adults. Show us the babies. So let's do that right now. Let's start off with a really, really cool snake here. This happens to be a Mahogany Spotnose 100% Het Clown. Truly an exceptional animal. I mean, the pattern distribution on this snake is really awesome. It's got a lot of pattern. It's got that mahogany brown head. It's got that really nice mahogany stripe running down its back. And it's just a really great quality example of what this morph can do. One thing that makes this female a powerhouse is the fact that it also contains that Spotnose gene. And the reason why I say that is because Spotnose is pretty much linked to every single cutting edge mutation that has come out over the last couple of years. Everybody's looking for ways to put more pattern on their snakes, and Spotnose really is the key to doing that. So the fact that this is Mahogany and Spotnose and it's Het Clown just makes it that much of a powerhouse. This I have labeled as a Spotnose Het Clown, but I've also been told that there's probably also a Mahogany Spotnose Het Clown, just a different expression. Unfortunately, I can't guarantee it. I don't know. It is a girl, so I have full intentions on keeping it here in the racks and growing it up, and hopefully it proves out to be mahogany. When you run into these types of pairings where there's not a lot of snakes to compare to and you're doing some new stuff, it's really hard to kind of compare against other things because there's nothing really on the market. So I don't know, I'm 50-50. I've shown this snake to a bunch of people. Half the people say that it is probably a Mahogany Spotnose Het Clown. Other people say it's probably not. For that reason, we're gonna keep the snake here, prove it out, and hopefully in the future, this does also prove out to be a Mahogany Spotnose Het Clown. So now we're gonna start elevating the heat a little bit here, and with this absolutely insane female. So this I have labeled as a Fire Yellow Belly Mahogany 100% Het Clown with a possibility of also being Orange Dream. When you're doing these new pairings and there's not much out there to compare, it's really hard to know 100% for sure. I'm pretty confident on the yellow belly because of all that flaming down the sides, and look at that awesome contrast. I mean, all these rich blacks around each alien head and the blacks around that stripe on the back. It's just truly exceptional. Pretty confident this is yellow belly and fire. I know for sure it's mahogany. The only outlier here is potentially the Orange Dream. We don't know. It is a female, so it is gonna stay here on the racks. We are gonna prove this out, and this is gonna be an amazing female to have for the future of the Mahogany project. So again, Fire Yellow Belly Mahogany, possible Orange Dream, 100% Het Clown. All right, guys, we're gonna keep this video rolling with this snake here. Now, right before we continue, I just wanna highlight, I usually don't show these snakes while they're in shed. The only reason why I'm making the exception today is because we need to get this video going, and this snake is exactly the same snake genetically as the last one we just showed. So again, it's a Fire Yellow Belly Mahogany 100% Het Clown with the possibility of being an Orange Dream. The only difference between the two on this one is that this is a male and it is available. So if you guys need to know what it looks like out of shed, just go back and rewind this video. It looks exactly like the last snake we just showed. And if you guys want to get a really strong head start in this cutting edge mahogany project, this is a male you want to add to your collection. So one more time, Fire Yellow Belly Mahogany, possible Orange Dream, 100% Het Clown boy. The next snake we're gonna show off before we show the two visual mahoganies is this stunning snake right here. This is what happens to be a Fire Clown. However, there is a little bit of an issue. What I initially labeled as a Fire Clown, which by the way, look at that head stamp, guys. That head stamp is amazing and the sides are amazing, but check this out. If we look at the sides here, you're gonna notice a lot of checkering down the side, and that's a pretty strong indicator of the yellow belly gene. So I'm still learning my genetics. I have a really tough time identifying yellow belly. It's pretty much my Achilles heel, but I'm pretty sure after looking at this snake, it's had another shed. I'm pretty confident to say that this is also yellow belly. So we're gonna stick with Fire Clown, probable yellow belly, but let me tell you, if this proves out to be a Fire Yellow Belly Clown, that is an awesome, awesome snake to have in any collection. All right, guys, you've been waiting all this time to finally see the cutting edge power of the mahogany gene. Check this snake out. This is a Mahogany Yellow Belly Spotnose Clown. I believe this is a world's first. I've never seen a snake like this in the market before. I've never seen anybody make it, but check it out. So first thing to notice is the beautiful brown head, and it's almost like the snake is wearing mascara around the eyes. It's just truly phenomenal. And then we've got all this orange kind of red flaming banding down the side of its body. We got crazy distribution of pattern. The alien heads are amazing. And of course, there's a lot of contrast with the blacks and the reds and the browns on this snake. So this snake is one of the two major highlights in this clutch. I'm so happy, and it turned out that this snake is a female. So of course, this is gonna be an amazing powerhouse to add to the collection to grow up and do future projects with. So truly an exceptional snake, an insane powerhouse for the future, and can't wait to get this girl grown up and into the breeding rotation. All right, YouTube, the snake everybody's been waiting for me to show. And this is, of course, the most insane animal I've ever produced. And this is 100% without a doubt a world's first. This is a Fire Orange Dream Yellow Belly Spotnose Mahogany Clown. Believe it, guys, this snake was a 1 in 64 chance to hit, and we hit the odds. It was a Mahogany Het Clown to a visual clown combo, and we hit not only the clown, but we hit every single gene in the pairing, which is absolutely insane. And it just shows the power of this gene. The whole Mahogany project is gonna be incredible. Look at the eyes, it's just like the last snake we just saw. It's got that distinct kind of like mascara running around its eyes. It's got all this black contrast in between the reds and the yellows and all this pattern. The flaming is truly next level, and it's just an absolute powerhouse. Now, the best thing about this snake is the last one was the female. This snake was the male. So we got a 1.1 visual Mahogany Clowns. Both are world's first. Anybody is still on the fence about getting into the Mahogany project, if this snake here does not convince you on how cutting edge the project is, then I don't know what else can, because this snake really is wild. I mean, the belly is clear, all of that pattern, the flaming, the reds, the blacks. Like I said, Mahogany is an amazing project. I think it's gonna be one of the most cutting edge projects in the clown game coming up in the near future. And we also need to do an honorable mention. We got to see an amazing combo released by Justin Kabilka at the beginning of the year at the Arlington, Texas show. I still have the footage. Check this out. This is a Confusion Leopard Mahogany Clown. Look how insane the head stamp, the belly, the sides, the darkness, the richness. This whole combo is just absolutely mind-blowing. So now we got to see a little bit of taste of what the gene can do with the dark stuff. And with my pairing this year, we got to see what it can do with the light stuff. And we can confidently say that Mahogany works with both sides of the project. So if you guys decide to get into this project, don't be shy whether you're gonna work light or dark. It's absolutely amazing, and it's gonna be truly cutting edge. So that concludes the video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Before we get out of here, I just want to remind everybody, if you are looking for some Mahogany stuff, or any snake from me for that matter, make sure you go down to links in the description below. My Morph Market account is posted there. That's where I put all of my availability. There were a couple of Mahogany stuff for sale at the time of filming this video, but I'm not sure if they're still available by the time this video airs. So check it out. If they're still there, don't waste any time, because this project is truly cutting edge and you guys won't regret it. So before we close out the video, I just want to do a couple of quick honorable mentions. Number one is Mr. John the GUZMAN from Ballistics Pythons up here in Canada. He hatched out this year his very first Mahogany Clowns. They look phenomenal. It's a job well done. I also want to do another shout out to Mr. Mark Bailey from Mark Bailey Reptiles. He's been hatching out some Mahogany Clowns for a couple of years now, and he's developing the project behind the scenes, so I can't wait to see what he does with the project. So again, thank you so much for watching. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, and we'll be sure to catch you guys on the next video. And until then, stay safe and have a great season.